Okay. So let's address the two elephants in the room. First of all, this creature that you see on screen crawled her way out of the video game and made it into my screen, into my OBS. I have no idea how she did that, but I think it has something to do with me having a placeholder PNG tuber until I can get a proper one. Um, so for now, you have this creature, this bug on your screen, who is supposed to be representing me. Second elephant in the room. Where are the videos? I apologize for that. It's not all good. I don't mean bad as in I'm being so naughty. I mean, you can see that the cursor is hovering over Animal Crossing, and that's the only game I've had the capacity to play for the past few weeks. Take that as you will. It's not all bad though. I did pick knitting back up, so I'm kind of letting that get out of my system until I before I come back to videos. But I also have that other mental roadblock to deal with that is making me only play Animal Crossing because I don't have the brain to do much of anything. But I'm trying to break out of that. You see over here, Link's Awakening. I did kind of start that. I don't think I'm gonna make videos. I think I'm just gonna play it on my own because the world is conspiring to make me play this game. A couple, well, not a couple, but like a whopping 3 content producers that I watch have been playing this game. One of them finished it in like a fucking 14-hour stream, which was insane for him. The other is on YouTube. He just finished it today, but he was playing the DX edition. And then the third is kind of playing it like off and on her own. I think she is going to be playing it tonight on Twitch. She's pretty close to the end, but basically everything has been conspiring to make me play this fucking game. So I said, fuck it. I give in. I'm playing. But that's not why we're here. I don't think this is going to be a series unless, I guess until I'm finished with ZA, then it might become its own series. Might not. But, I noticed something on my calendar on Nintendo Today or whatever the hell that app is called. That was mentioning a certain game, and I stared at it like, why are you announcing this game? Like, we announced it last year. It came out last year. Is this just like the anniversary of announcing that game, and that's why it's on my calendar? And then I realized I noticed a little thing appended to it, which was the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So I went to my other Nintendo app. I've got all 3. I went to the Nintendo Store app and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna see if this is costing any money, and it did. It was $5 though, same price as Animal Crossing. So I purchased it, and it downloaded when I came home. And now I'm going to see what it's all about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about this. Aside from Team Asano, Kirby and Xenoblade are my 2 other favorite franchises. So this was kind of a priority for me. Now I do have I did not mean to do that. Get the fuck out of here. No, I don't want to be here. Actually, I can just... Clearly I have save files, but and then I'm pretty close to the end of the game, but I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. So I was thinking, you know what? Since I didn't finish it, why not start a new game? Nintendo! Monolith Soft! I'm gonna fucking sneeze. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I sneezed. I snoozed. I snotted. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Oh man, oh man. Okay, that was kind of loud.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
And oh man, I am Well, first of all, let me it's feast or famine with the volume, so I'm sorry if it sounds terrible. First of all, female. Okay, anyway, I kind of got distracted by the audio, but I am excited as a Xenoblade fan that this exists. I mean, it was a given that this was going to exist given how close to the Switch 2's launch this game released. So, like, and people didn't mind the 60 FPS mode, so we all knew this was coming, but I'm still excited that it exists because, wait 1 second. There we go. I'm still excited that this exists because I'm a Xenoblade fan, obviously. And wait, can you just have fucking dirt on your face forever? That's pretty funny. This is dirt on your face forever. Anyway, I'm a Xenoblade fan, and the games are gorgeous, and the fact that they made this upgraded version, which with upgraded FPS and upgraded resolution, has me really thrilled because I'm really excited to see what the other games look like, you know, if when they touch them up. Especially Xenoblade 2, because I feel like of all the Xenoblade games on the Switch, this not Nintendo Switch, but Xenoblade 2 absolutely needs, not deserves, needs an upgrade because it looks like it's a fucking potato. It's crunchy as shit. The resolution on handheld is like, I think less than the Wii's resolution. It's like, or it's either like the same resolution or less than. It's just ugly. It's ass, and it really needs a glow up. It's a good game. It needs to go up. I've seen like that quote-unquote leak that leads me to believe that there might be a definitive edition, which one of my friends really dreads because they might try to do some shenanigans with the story. And I don't blame him for being apprehensive about that, honestly, because they I don't feel like they would, honestly, but you know, you never know. I think I like this. Do I want an antenna? Do I get an antenna? I don't see my antenna. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know if they would touch up the story. Like that, But what I would be curious, what I would want out of a definitive edition is, okay, they already have Torna. Well, how about you just integrate Torna into the story like it was supposed to be, apparently? Integrate Torna into the story, the main story. And then have a separate story. like, you know, like Future Redeemed or Future Connected. Even though those are obviously, like, you know, in the spirit of Torna. But have another story, have it be a prequel. Well, Fran, you're saying Torna was a prequel. Yes, I know. I mean, we're talking before Torna. We're talking about start of chapter 10. That far back in the past. Because that would be awesome. No, I'm not saying this just because I want to see more of Galea. I myself look like a Shin Megami Tensei character, sure. I just found out that the artists for like the early games, like up to like Nocturne, has his own game coming out, which is kind of insane, kind of funny, but like, you know what? Look, there's only one move. There's only one voice, and that voice is classic.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking British. I don't care. Yeah, I can live with this, yeah. Let's go for it. Login ID, Elma. Password, triangle, 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 triangle strategy, triangle.
Attention, external access confirmed.
Hmm.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds.
Uh-oh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hey, 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 I like that stasis. I like the stasis. Give me my stasis back. Whoa. Whoa, what's this? No. The darkness has come for me.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Ah, the fog, not the fog. The fog came for me this morning, by the way.
Hey there.
Elba!
Looks like you're all in one piece.
I guess spoilers, because you don't know who that is yet, but that's Elma. My god. Her hair looks so soft.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Oh man, this looks so good. And the game already looked good on the Switch, so this is gonna be too much for me to handle, I think.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma.
Hi, Elma.
You want to tell me yours?
You
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover.
Yeah, I had
That's
so
not
much to
good.
drink.
Just try and focus, all right?
Okay. Mm. France. Yes, that's my name. It's France. It's France. I mean, it's actually not far off from my actual full name. It's missing one letter.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
Jack Squat!
It'll come.
No, I
In the
won't.
meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Can you carry me? Princess style?
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right?
I want to be carried
First
by
things
you.
first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Oh man, look how good this looks like. You probably can't tell from my capture card, but oh my god, it looks amazing. It looks, oh my god, oh my god. Alma's advice: follow the. Ah! If you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play, after all. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sorry, that's all I can say. This looks so good! I'm just repeating myself here, but okay. You'll probably be able to tell what better later on. Right now, it was just like gloomy and raining and muddy and just shitty weather.
Most of the white whale's life
Like it
pods
is
didn't
outside.
survive the crash, like this one.
Oh
You're
man.
one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
I remember watching a white
Planet
whale
Earth.
like a few
Your
minutes
homeworld.
ago.
Or rather, it used to be anyway.
Well, like a bluey.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells?
Ring a bell.
Don't
Ring
feel
a bell.
It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Oh no.
I know. It's been following me for a while now.
Speaking of bugs.
I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
I'm not the only bug on screen now. Hiya, Bernie! Alright, how the fuck do I play this game? Target and draw. Alma's advice. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. Now, what do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up, so feel free to experiment. Target R, draw weapon A while targeting. Okay. Yeah. I know how to play Xenoblade.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer! Oopsie daisy!
A salt hammer. Oopsie daisy, fire away.
Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Well, I can't do that because I used up all my arts. Marnie, why are you like moving my microphone away and then you like just sit there and groom yourself?
You're not half bad.
Stop that, Bernie. That's my
There's
microphone.
plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Hmm? Look depressed at the idea of work. I don't remember anything, but I remember this. Work fucking sucks. No, I like to keep busy.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Okay. So, I think this weekend, or maybe earlier. Yeah. I know how to play Xenoblade X. I may have forgotten how to play Xenoblade X, but I got, yeah, okay, thank you. I got a knife that I can't use ever. Fuck my life. My baka life. Anyway, earlier I was watching, I finished watching Super Great Friend play your Robot Alchemic Drive. You know that game. What did I get? Prototype bodywear. I don't think that's better than what I have. The prototype shirt. Oh yeah, I guess it is better than what I have, but yeah, whatever. Oh wait, hold on. Dumbass. I'm like, well, I don't want to change up my iconic newbie look. And I don't know why I forgot that I could, like, this is one of the prominent features of Xenoblade X, is that you can, equip fashion gear. So you don't have to see your ugly ass gear. Like, it's not gonna be like the original Xenoblade and Xenoblade 3D, where you're just like completely fucked in terms of appearance. You had these mismatching armor, because like you if you put on armor, it would have a distinct look on your character. And there are sets that you can make nice little outfits with, but they might not necessarily be what you are looking for in terms of stats. And so you might wind up with a very ugly mismatching outfit. That's in like the Wii Xenoblade and Xenoblade 3D, which is the first Xenoblade game that I played. Weird, nobody asked for this port on the 3DS. But one of the features of Xenoblade X is that you could put this fashion gear on, because as you saw when I put on that torso armor, it changed my appearance. But you can go to the fashion gear menu and equip fashion gear, and that is what will be shown in the game instead of your equipment. Where's the box? I see a box. I see a box. Where's the box? I think it's over here. Yes.
The sky's the limit with me.
The sky's the limit with me. And then there's another box. I don't think I'm going to fuck with those, bugs, since they're like level 1 and they're not, aggressive. Alright, I'm remembering, you jump like this. Actually, you might fuck with these bugs.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Yeah, I'm level 2, okay.
Assault hammer! Oopsie daisy!
Targeted
Fire
fire!
away! Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Unfortunately, I can't do that, Noma. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, just
Move in and do some damage.
just wait a few minutes. Wait a few minutes, okay? And then you'll perceive what I see. There's another box over here. Those yellow squares on the screen, they are you know, chests basically. Well, these are life pods, actually, so I guess we're looting corpses. I guess that's what we're doing. You know, I just woke up. And I'm already looting corpses. Do I have access to... No, I don't. There's something that was grayed out there. Basically, I could have done something with these little teal diamonds that I'm picking up. Oh, these are aggro, so let's kill them.
Assault hammer! We've got the first strike! Take it in close!
Now it's my turn.
Flame grenade!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I can't, Elma!
Here come more.
Like where? Like you were just like sitting there?
This one's finished. Move in close and attack.
Oh, I want the appendage, thank you.
Upper hand.
Don't you like how this character
Move in and do some damage.
has no memory
Shadow
of
strike.
anything? Barely even of her own name? But she does know how to give out commands in battle and fight. And, she woke up choosing violence. And it's very funny with Karina Reeves' voice because she sounds
We've got a way to go.
so fucking violent. Like, incredibly violent. Anyway, now you're about to see what I see. If you haven't been able to see what I see already. But now you're about to see it. Strap yourself in. Oh my god.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
Yay!
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
That's what I said. Oh, here it comes! Oh my god! Look at this! It's gorgeous! Yeah, we got dinosaurs here. Everyone, when they talk about Xenoblade, they always talk about the level 80 giant monkey in the starting area. Look, for me, the quintessential Xenoblade enemy is the literal fucking dinosaurs that are in every game. It's just like, for no reason, this is dinosaurs.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Oh my god. This is beautiful. This looks so good. We are gaming. This is video games. This is what video games look like in 2026. Man, oh man. Man, oh man!
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where
No.
we're headed.
I don't remember anything!
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
No fall damage, Joe.
We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
No fall damage, Joe.
But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
I like level 10.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
Uh-huh. Oh man! So hype. I'm so hype.
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
We're taking the high road because I don't feel like. Yeah. Sprinting, yeah, okay, yeah. Right, okay, all the boxes are down here.
Getting stronger.
Okay, I think everyone is downstairs, which you don't want to deal with. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Flame grenade. We've got the first.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass. I'm gonna shoot. We're targeting your ass. Literally.
Shadow strike! Slide nice! Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard. Oopsie daisy. Fire away.
Are you in the fight, or are you just sitting there grazing?
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
I only have one melee art. Melee art.
Slide nice.
Yay,
Move in
we
and do
win.
some damage. We got him. Let's move.
Alright. We will not be attacking that Swede. Thank you very much, because this thing right here, even though it's level 4, it seems pretty docile. It has gravity damage, and that is going to fucking kill us right now. So, no. We will not be dealing with that pig. Oh man, I'm sounding like a broken record here, but this looks incredible. This is exactly what I wanted. That is not the level 80 monkey that people talking about. By the way, that's just level 23. Level 80 monkey is somewhere else.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
No shit.
And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Ow!
Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
So, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
It didn't have to be like this. Engaging! Lay down some fire for us!
Look at this sitting duck.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my arts because we got 3 of them here.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Sliding slinger. Spring edge.
I hit hard. This one's finished. Moving close and attack.
Oh, they're like dead already? Damn. These some weak ass dogs. Anyway, my thoughts on robotic chemic drive is that there appear to be
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
When I hit,
choices made in terms of the gameplay.
ah, this is
I should
really
heal up
bad.
first.
Help me.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I can't, Elma, I can't.
Scream axe out. Melee attacks.
God fucking damn it!
Appendage destroyed.
Yeah.
Move in and strike.
Definitely choices made for a robot alchemic drive. It was certainly a video game that I watched.
Sky's the limit with me.
And poor Nanao. I think we all feel that. We all feel that in our hearts.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Okay, what else do we have? Ah, silly, just it. Prototype boots. Oh lord. But you know what we're doing, right? Since I got that reaction out of, the shorts. We're not doing that. It is 12, 47, 48, 49. Anyway, it's time for lunch. Usually around this time, I'm about ending my lunch break. Cause I go to lunch at 12 o'clock on the dot. My peers.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the West Gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. Until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. I understand. I understand. happened to my jump? I'm being nerfed. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else we can talk to? Also, get ready for P cutscene. By the way. FYI. Peak incoming. Thank you. I shut up. Oh yeah.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Chills! Chills! Oh my god, I love that cutscene. This is a killer opening. Alright, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Edition. You also save in the middle. Here comes Ulbrich.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Yeah, sure.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I swear Ulbrich is incoming. Ulbrich is coming any second now.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home.
For the record,
This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and
that is not
2 days
Ulbrich.
ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters.
That was Shadow the Hedgehog.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Or the ultimate life form.
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
3 of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew.
I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect.
Oh, he looks so goofy.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Kill him. Kill him.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech.
Oh, that
Still,
shadow.
every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
Can we kill him?
Or just Gwyn.
Yeah, I want to kill you.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Goodbye.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Where's old Brick? Where's old Brick? Chapter 1, New Los Angeles. We are in the industrial district. This is Lucy. What do you have to say for... Are you the survivor who was found asleep in that life pod? I heard you faced a lot of indigents out there. Like you rolled out of bed and into a battlefield. Look, I'm no specialist, but if I were you, I'd worry that I pushed my body too far. Let's head over to the administrative district for a medical checkup, or at very least some rest. I don't know what you intend to do now that you're here, but it can wait until you've taken care of yourself. Okay, I think Ulbrich is here. Ulbrich incoming. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready, get ready! I guess his blade was bending after all. And that there's a cat. Also a DLE, but mainly a cat.
Damn it!
Ulbrich! And he's blue. He's mad.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Rugged.
Oh, hey, Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and
hi.
top all-around fix-it gal for Blade. Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
She's
Most
literally
of the time, that is.
She's
Most
literally
of the
2
time.
years old. 2 years old.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yep.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That
Yeah,
sounds
sure.
like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean
Okay.
up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place?
Have fun, Ulbrich.
Lynn!
Have fun, Ulbrich. Your blade is unbending. Alright. Goodbye. You'll never see us again. This is the end of the game, actually. There's a bird up there. There's some
Not
birds.
bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA.
So
I
many
never get tired of
birds.
this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
Aw.
One day at a time.
Yeah. Good advice. One day at a
Speaking of which, we
time.
don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We
Yup.
departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
Army pizza.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown.
Oh, you see
God,
back
they actually
there.
get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA.
Getting a good shot of it, but back there, celebrity.
The best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're
Is
ever
something
looking
else
for
there?
quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government.
And the
Not to mention
government.
Armory Alley as well as
Celebrities
the
back there
barracks
too.
beneath. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks.
Uh,
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
have I mentioned how gorgeous this game is, especially with the new upgrade? Have I mentioned that? Because I feel like I haven't mentioned that, and I should mention that because it's gorgeous. Beautiful.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
Huh?
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
Wonder if we can
We'll pass
get.
through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I don't want to get sidetracked, actually. So I want to see if we can, see what I was. Okay. Let me zoom in. Get closer. You see, these things. Yeah, anyway. You see these things right here. These cranes. They are a celebrity, and I'm going to tell you why. Because someone playing Future Redeemed, or maybe playing a ROM, an emulator, playing Future Redeemed on an emulator. Anyway, they're playing Future Redeemed. They noticed something in the background. Something in the background was a set of cranes. And they went on the internet with a screenshot of these cranes and said, hey, these are the cranes from Xenoblade X. Is there going to be a Xenoblade X Definitive Edition? That was their theory. They saw these cranes and they thought that Xenoblade X was going to be remastered for the Switch because these cranes have appeared. And of course, you know, people said, no, you're crazy, bro is on to nothing, etc, etc. Well, you can see now that bro is on to something because we're literally playing the remastered version of Xenoblade Chronicles X. So these cranes are kind of a big deal. We sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up while on the job. He's a pathfinder. So her husband is a car. Her husband is a vehicle. I think by Chevy. I could be wrong though. So he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. Don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. He should be back in a little while with a new haul that'll blow your battle socks clean off. Get back here.
Whatever.
Yes, actually. But I'm not going to talk about it. I don't even want to entertain the possibility of it being true. I'm just going to stay positive and hold on to hope. But please don't ask again. Fritz.
Working hard? Huh.
The city's economy has finally sprung to life, and the customers are swarming to Armory Alley. I must admit, I worried about our future when we were attacked by an unknown enemy. We had to crash land on this dangerous world. The humans are tenacious creatures. It's hard not to appreciate that when you see the level of energy on display here. I'd rather be a part of this than a mere observer, so I'd better get to work.
Working hard? Wonderful.
Did you see the Director General's broadcast earlier? Apparently they've discovered 10 new crew members. This way, the survey of Mira that's been stalled for so long will probably be able to resume soon. That sure was a relief to hear. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
right?
sure.
Hey!
No, you're not.
What?
What? Well, after the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. But as a scientist, I am always eager to see examples of life forms who acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish the opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you?
What?
What? Ugh. It may be a rough and tumble play, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. When I was a student, I was always off on one cross-country trip after another, doing fieldwork with my professor. We traversed jungles and deserts hunting for rare animals and fossils. And when we'd find one, we'd jump up and down with glee like children. My professor stayed behind on Earth, but I know he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. Mira is also the name of a character in Octopath, as is Alma. You know this character right here? Yep, there's a character in Octopath named Alma. She died trying to protect a horse. Mira is a character, a literal child, who has sworn...
From experience. That's
Good
true on
grief.
any planet.
who has sworn revenge against one of the player characters, Stone. Both of them are in Octopath 2. Ulbrich is in Octopath 1.
And here
He's
we
a
are.
player, and
Blade
here we
Barracks.
are.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one.
Yay!
So,
It's him!
you must be the latest rescue.
He's so cool!
Secretary Nagi!
I love him!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No.
Nothing
to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
I love tea! I just ordered tea this morning. I ordered some matcha for my espresso machine so I can make a matcha latte.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, what's up, bro? Can you stop that so I can talk to my friend? As you explore the administrative district, think about what sort of life you'd like to lead here in New LA. Take all the time you need. I'll be right here whenever you're ready. Alright. This is a whole bunch of shit that probably not worth interacting with right now. Let's go.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
What is that expression?
Here, one sec.
Lynn.
Girl, I say 03.
Oh.
Well,
Right. Sorry.
so, I don't think
Originally,
AO3
scales were
exists
developed as a defensive
anymore.
mechanism to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't
This
enough to
is
save
just a
Earth.
thought.
We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I'm not sure if I ever in my life selected the geek out option. So I don't remember Elma's expression there. She looks so fucking done. And I'm saying that I don't think AO3 exists here anymore, not because I think that it will like die within the next few years, but the Earth blew up. So, yeah. Unless they took some AO3 web people on them, on the White Whale specifically. I don't think that site is functional anymore. She's got it on her whatever they've got going on that passes for Google Docs, or maybe she's got like Scrivener on her maybe that's an Apple phone and she's got Scrivener on it. Which is part of my name, by the way, Scrivener. That was taken more from Octopath 2 than it was from the writing program that I used to write fanfiction, which is Scrivener. I use Scrivener and I use Google Docs if I'm writing on my phone, because I have an Android and Scrivener is not available on Android phones, which fucking sucks, but whatever.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey. Something behind. Oh, fuck off!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
Yeah.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
I literally have no choice.
I'm just saying, you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
I am a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Lynn,
Apology accepted.
I'm literally crazy, Lynn.
How about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I'm literally on an antipsychotic, Lynn. I'm crazy. I'm not going to join Blade. Anyway, there's something back here that I want.
Listen.
Anyway. Hi, Carl.
Hey.
Hey.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Uh-huh.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
Which costs
can
like
even buy
$100
whole
million
skells.
bajillion
Can
dollars.
you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all
Yeah.
that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Yep. Yep, yeah, Also, if you notice, there's a subtle change to my PNG tuber. Don't worry about it. I forgot to update my PNG tuber until halfway through this video. There was like a little slight error that I made with the sprite, and oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's what I know.
The officers are aware that not all of New LA citizens are on board with Director General Shadow the Hedgehog's policies. The more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually, and you've got the look of someone who just might be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I'll sign you something important.
Intel is sparse.
Are you familiar with the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands far to the east of New LA? We're receiving reports of non-naturally occurring structures in that region. We need to find some answers about who built these structures and what became of them, and do it fast. Guess I'll have to post a mission on the Ford Pathfinder's division. Alright.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I know there's a box over here, but I'm gonna tell you exactly why I don't interact with things. You can see that it is red, which means I can't open it.
Working hard?
As part of the Earth-life colonization project, interstellar ships took off from a number of cities. However, we don't have any idea what happened to the others. We've been transmitting a signal from Mira in an attempt to establish contact. We haven't had any replies yet. It's possible that we're all that's left of humanity. No, ignore that. We mustn't lose hope.
Working hard? What to do?
The expansion of Frontier Nav hasn't been progressing the way I'd hoped. It's mainly because of interference from the indigents, so I suppose we are the ones encroaching on their turf. It's only natural they'd fight to protect it. Just wish we could find a way to install the data probes without having to do so much needless fighting. Okay, Hikari. Okay, Hikari!
Yeah?
Yeah? We're not gonna talk with everybody. And I'm sure you can guess why. You probably can see why at this point. We're not even gonna talk to Trevor here, we're just gonna pass him by. Fuck you, Trevor. Oh my.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Me!
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Yep.
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory
Ernie.
issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Now, I can say no, but you remember that game that, I had like 30 some odd, multiple videos, at least 2 hour long videos. That game, and there would be times where, it would ask you a question, and it would be yes or no question. And, like one time I decided that I would say no, and it forced me into a loop where, eventually I just had to give in and say yes, as much as I would like to say no. Yeah, basically this is one of those things where you can say no, but it's just gonna repeat the dialogue. Let's see it because it's pretty funny.
Miss Koo, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
My god.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. What'll it be, friend?
I really go through his dialogue, but I forget how many times I have to go through this until it starts repeating. And it's getting close to bedtime, so unfortunately, I can't show you everything. It like it's always just goes into that close up of him, and then he says something guilt trippy, and back to the question.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
My cat.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
Hexagonal.
We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
Uh-huh.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah, maybe.
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Yeah, let's just install the hell out of that probe. Okay, sure. Yeah, we will be doing that. Chapter 2, The New Frontier. As I said, we won't be doing that because it's bedtime for me. I gotta go sleep. I'm asleep. But, as I said, I don't know if this is going to be an entire playthrough. I basically wanted to check out the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of this game. And so far, so good. It looks amazing. It runs amazing. I can't wait to check out the rest of the game in the Switch 2 edition. But as I said, if it becomes a thing, it will probably be after I finish ZA. I haven't made much progress in ZA off. I mean, I have done a few side quests. I've done a little bit of grinding, but no progress is. But until then, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, and hopefully my next video won't take so long. It will be of either Bravely Default or ZA, or maybe I'll just break down and make an Animal Crossing video. I don't know. But yeah, until then, have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.